Well, of course I do. Come on in.
Who am I?
You and I shared the same
Cell.
when I was in
Jail.
that time I got
Arrested.
for not revealing my news source. Well, come on in,
Sherry.
Sherry. How have you been?
Fine, you?
Fine. You look terrific.
Thanks, you too.
Thanks.
Okay, why don't we cut the crapola?
Good. I was just going to suggest that.
Mary, I got busted again.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it seems like lately every time I strike up a conversation with a guy, he turns out to be with the vice squad. Of course, it's my own fault. I should have been suspicious when I saw that tattoo of Jack Webb on his arm. Anyway, I got to thinking about that night that you and I spent in the cell together. Remember how you wanted a toothbrush so bad, and I got you one? And you said if there was ever anything that you could do for me, I should be sure and let you know. Well, I'm letting you know.
You want your toothbrush back?
All I want you to do is come down to the court with me tomorrow and tell the judge that you know me. See, I have to show him I know some upstanding citizens, and you're the only upstanding citizen I know. I mean, socially. It'll only take about an hour.
Yeah, sure. I'd be glad to.
Gee, that's great. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it.
Oh, no, it's all right.
The same courthouse, Friday at 11.
Okay.
Hey, maybe we could have lunch together afterwards. No, forget it. Let's not have lunch. You probably like to eat in those places where they cut off all the crusts.
You know, I don't understand something. I do you a favor, and you're giving me all these little shots.
Mary, I'd be enchanted to have lunch with you tomorrow. In fact, let's make a firm date, shall we?
Okay.
Right after my appearance in court. The only thing that could possibly interfere is if you screw up and they throw me back in the slammer. It's me, Mrs. Goldman.
Gee, it sounds like some dog.
It's not a dog, it's Mrs. Goldman across the hall. She barks to scare away burglars.
She does a very good imitation.
She should. She's had 3 months of obedience school.
Oh, well. This is nice. This is really very nice.
Who says a house is not a home? No. How come you didn't say anything about my 4 mink coats?
What am I supposed to say?
4 mink coats?
Well, I guess I just feel funny about people wearing dead animals for coats.
Yeah, well, if you wear them when they're alive, they claw your neck. You want a drink?
No, thank you. Listen, Sherry, there's something I think you and I have to talk about. You know, yesterday you said you just wanted me to come down to court for an hour, and, well, it didn't work out that way. I mean, I had to tell the judge that I would keep an eye on you and help you find a job.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Well, I have to worry about it. I mean, I swore that in court.
Boy, did you ever. You had one hand on the Bible, one hand on your heart. You were looking at the American flag and your voice trembled. You brought tears to the bailiff's eyes.
Does all this mean you are not going to look for a job?
Mary, let me tell you something. A lot of my friends think they're going to do something with their lives one day. Some think that they're going to open boutiques, write novels, be dentists. I have a friend, Kim, who thinks she's going to own a big horse ranch. But unless she's in Roy Rogers' will, it's not going to happen.
What does that have to do with looking for a job?
Because I'm a realist. Who's going to hire me? My previous experience is not the kind of previous experience you put on a job application.
Sherry, I'm sure we could find you some kind of job. What about secretarial work?
I can't type.
How about bookkeeping?
I can't add.
Well, what if...
Hello? No. Because I'm quitting. No, I'm not having a going out of business sale. Mary, it's been really keen knowing you. Now let's not spoil it all with all this job business, understand?
No. No, I don't. Sherry, look, you got me into this in the first place. Now, I do not enjoy being used.
Come on, it was a little fun, wasn't it?
Sherry, I put myself on the line for you. Now, you're going to live up to your part of the bargain. Tomorrow, we are going to look for a job for you, and that's the way it's going to be. Do you understand? Oh, shut up, Mrs. Goldman.
Hi, Murray.
Hi, Murray.
Oh, hi, Georgette, Ted. How's the car rental business?
Just rolling along. That's kind of a car rental agency joke.
We just came back from lunch. We're celebrating this letter I got from a university yesterday.
I know. Yeah, Harvard wants you to leave your brain to Yale.
Go ahead and laugh. In a week and a half, you won't be laughing at Ted Baxter. You'll be laughing at Dr. Ted Baxter.
Ted's getting an honorary degree.
Oh. Watching Ding Dong School has finally paid off.
Ding Dong School, nothing. It's for college. Rutledge College.
They like to get a celebrity to speak at their graduation ceremony, and they give them a degree to get them to come.
They wanted to give me a master's, but my agent held out for a PhD.
Yeah, I've heard of Rutledge. It isn't exactly one of your class universities. The school mascot is a fungus.
I didn't know that. Maybe all the big animals were taken. Anyway, Murray, I was thinking maybe if you got a moment, you could, take a moment to kind of check over my acceptance speech.
Sure.
Okay. Here goes. Friends, faculty members, fellow PhD guys.
Mary, you're just in time to hear Ted's acceptance speech for his honorary doctor's degree.
Hi, Mary. Who's your friend?
Oh, I'm sorry, Sherry Ferris. This is Georgette, Murray, and Ted.
Dr. Ted.
Well, I'm going to see Mr. Grant. I'll be right back.
Would you like to hear my acceptance speech?
Come in.
Friends, faculty members, fellow PhD.
Mr. Grant?
I don't know why anyone puts pimentos in perfectly good bologna. Why can't they leave them in olives where they belong? What do you need, Mary?
Well, Mr. Grant, I have a friend. Well, no, she's not exactly a friend. She's more of an acquaintance. Well, you met her. Her name is Sherry Ferris. When you came to visit me that time in jail, she was in the same cell with me. She was
Mary. I know life. I've been around. Been on the street since I was 6 years old. You're afraid to use the word. I'll say the word for you. She's a lady of the evening.
So I accept this honor. Today I'm a doctor. God bless America. And thank you. Well, guys, what do you think?
You wrote that?
Yeah.
Boy, you got a lot of guts to admit it.
Thank you. I know you love it. Murr, What'd you think of it?
Thanks anyway, Mr. Grant. Well, Mr. Grant doesn't know of any jobs, but he's going to keep looking.
I know of a job.
Really?
Yes, the girl who works with me at the car rental agency just got fired today.
Well, do you think Sherry would have a chance?
Sure. If you want, I could take you over and introduce you to the manager. Only thing is, you have to be good at dealing with people. Have you had much experience with the public?
Want to grab some lunch, Mary?
Oh, thanks, Mr. Grant, but I made other plans.
Oh. I thought I'd go over to that German place. The food's kind of good, and you can still get up some pretty lively conversations about the war. So you don't want to come?
No, it sounds like a lot of fun, but I promised Sherry I'd have lunch with her. It's her first day on the job.
Oh. Okay. I know this is none of my business, but like I said, I don't think it's a good idea for you to get too friendly with that girl.
Mr. Grant?
I'm serious, Mary. Someone like Sherry can influence your life. You know what I mean?
That's ridiculous.
Look, when I was in college, there was this bar where a lot of girls hung out. And there was this one girl named Louise. Young, pretty. I kind of liked her. But yeah, I kind of liked her, and I thought maybe I could change her life. So one night, after the bar closed, I offered to drive her home. And after we pulled up to her trailer, I turned to her and I said, Louise, you're young, you're intelligent. Take a good look at what you're doing to your life before it's too late. I spoke to her for a whole hour. You know what she said? That'll be $20. Mary, that kind of woman doesn't change. And I just don't want to see your life get messed up because of Sherry.
Oh, Mr. Grant, my life isn't going to get messed up.
Oh, I don't know, Mary. You're different since you met her.
Wait a minute. How am I different? Just give me one example of how I'm different.
Remember a year or so ago when we were doing that series of reports on America's changing sexual attitudes?
Yes.
What'd you say?
I don't know. I can't remember something I said a year ago.
I'll tell you what you said. You said, let's not put it on. What people don't know won't hurt them. Not a great motto for a news show, is it, Mary? But that's what you said. And now, La Dolce Vita.
Mr. Grant, you know, you may be right.
Yeah?
You know what I did the other day?
What?
I went down to the docks,
Yeah?
and I wrote my name and my number in a phone book. For a hot time, call Mary. 30 million Frenchmen can't be wrong. Bill! Sherry, look at you. Doesn't she look terrific, Mr. Grant?
Very nice.
Sherry's so much fun to work with. You should have heard this funny thing she said this morning. These two tricks came in and wanted to...
No, you wait a minute, Georgette. Two tricks?
That's what Sherry calls the customers at the car rental.
I guess I'll just go get some lunch now, Mary.
You ready for lunch?
Oh, maybe I better run to the girls' room and wash up before we go. The girl they fired at work locked herself in the bathroom and says she won't come out till they give her her job back and free all the political prisoners.
So, the first day on the job, how's it feel?
Terrific. I'm quitting.
Quitting?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say that job didn't make the scale.
Oh, come on. Sherry, how bad can it be? Georgette loves it.
Georgette loves licking envelopes. Hi.
I hadn't seen you in a couple of days, so I just thought I'd stop by and see how you're getting on.
Fine, fine.
Fine. You managing okay?
Fine, fine.
Well, that's just fine. What have you been doing with yourself?
Oh, this and that.
Well, when you say this and that, do you mean primarily this and not so much that, or a lot of that and not so much of this?
Mary, when I said this and that, I didn't mean that.
Oh, come on, not that. Didn't mean that. I just wondered if you were having any luck finding a job.
Yeah, I've been having a lot of luck.
Really?
I didn't get a job. Look, Mary, I've been through the wine ads every day. There's nothing here that I like.
There's got to be something you want to do, something you want to be.
Yeah, there is. I've been seriously thinking of becoming a burden on society. Outside of that, nothing really interests me.
What about dreams? Didn't you ever dream of being somebody? Everybody has that kind of dream.
Yeah? What's yours?
Well, I've had my dreams. I just don't like to tell them. I don't want anyone to laugh at me. But sometimes, when I'm in the newsroom, my mind wanders and I dream about being this famous ballerina.
I know what you mean. I've had dreams like that myself.
Terrific. What are your dreams?
I used to dream that I'd like to become a dress designer.
Well, that's wonderful. Did you ever try it?
Yeah, once in high school, I made a dress for a friend. I fitted it right on her.
And did she like it?
I hope so. I forgot to put the zipper in. As far as I know, she's still in it.
Sherry, why don't you give it a try for just a couple of weeks? I mean, you might find you have a real flair for this.
Nah.
Come on, what do you have to lose?
Nah.
What's the matter, Sherry? Afraid to take a chance? Afraid you'll find out you don't have the talent? Just don't have the guts to try it, is that it?
That's it, Cookie. You want to go out to dinner? I've been cooped up in my place for a solid week. I figure I deserve a night out.
You've been designing dresses.
No, I came over to show you my dry cleaning.
How'd they turn out?
See for yourself. It's a little present for you. I designed it especially for you. I hope it fits.
Oh, Sherry. I'll go put it on. Oh, listen, can you answer that for me?
Hi.
Oh, hi, Sherry. Where's Mary?
Oh, she's in there getting dressed. Come on in. She'll be right out.
Ted just got his honorary degree.
Want to see my diploma? It's real sheepskin.
Gee, it must have been murder getting him in the typewriter.
That's funny, get it, Ted?
Well, sure I get it. I'm a PhD.
It's very nice, Ted.
Thanks. They let me keep the tassel to my cap, too. I got it hanging in my rearview mirror. You know, it's always been one of the big regrets in my life to never had a chance to go to college. College. Sortation walk. Fraternity handshakes. Panty raids. Election of the homecoming queen. Kissing rock. Yeah. Higher education must be a wonderful thing.
Look, I'm not sure if this fits.
Oh, that's terrible. the most important part. It must be in the car. I'll be right back.
She designed this. Sherry did. She designed it especially for me.
Get me a glass of water.
But Ted, you just had all that soda.
Get me a glass of water.
It's very nice. It sure shows off your skin.
Speaking of skin, you want to see my diploma?
Oh, maybe later, Ted. Georgette, am I being too critical, or is this dress really awful?
I don't know. It looks so terrible on you, I can't tell.
You never look so fantastic in your life.
Ted!
There, can I have a glass of water?
I've never seen you so thirsty.
I know this may sound insane to you, Mary, but on those occasions when I dream of you, you're dressed exactly like that.
Ted, please don't look at me that way.
It's all right, I'm a doctor.
Ted, you're making me nervous.
I'm making you nervous. You're making me crazy.
You see, you are scrunching up your diploma.
I don't care anymore.
Ted, are you through yet? I gave you a little extra time because you always act so silly about things like this. Ted, do you want me to get a dress like that?
I want every woman in the free world to get a dress.
Georgette, what am I going to tell Sherry? She really thinks she can be a designer.
Well, I always think honesty is the best policy. Unless telling the truth hurts someone's feelings. In which case, I think it's better to lie.
No, I can't lie. I always blush when I lie.
If you don't blush on your legs and stomach, nobody will notice. Mary, would it be easier if Ted and I left when you talked to Sherry?
Yes, I think it would. I hope you don't mind.
No, we don't mind.
Well, I mind. I want to stay.
Yeah, this is what I needed. Yeah. What do you think? You like it?
Well, it's certainly original. And it's colorful. It's very, very colorful.
Ted, we have to leave.
No, we don't.
Ted, I'm only going to tell you this once. Move it or lose it.
Okay, okay.
Well, what do you think?
Well, Sherry, it's just not my particular taste, you know? I mean, I'm just a little old-fashioned, modest. I mean, you know, when we were kids, we used to play doctor. I used to play the receptionist.
You don't like the dress?
Well, I think I gotta be honest. I don't think you have the talent to be a designer.
You think it stinks?
No, come on now. Stinks, that's a pretty strong word.
Lousy?
Yeah, lousy. I could go with lousy. Sherry, I think I just have to be honest with you here. I don't think you're going to make it as a designer.
You really don't think so?
I really don't.
Gee, what am I going to say to the guy that hired me?
The guy that hired you?
Yeah, I took my designs to this dress manufacturer this afternoon. He loved them. He wants me to start work tomorrow.
That's terrific. Well, Sherry, I feel so stupid about what I just said.
Oh, no, don't feel stupid. He didn't like this one either. He thought green was the wrong color for a bridal gown.
Well, okay, give me a second, I'll change. We'll have a celebration dinner.
Leave it on. If you spill something on the front, you've got a 50-50 chance it'll miss.
big fella.